Well, Egyptian President Abdel-fattah al-sisi has benefited from strong support from the business community, but recent decisions have created a disconnect between the two sides. Yasser Hakim explains.
When Egyptian President Abdel-fattah al-sisi took office in 2014, he promised to provide all the necessary facilities for businesses to flourish in Egypt. The wealthy backed him, but critics say he hasn't delivered. To preserve the ailing Egyptian pound and dwindling foreign reserves, the president placed a cap on dollar transactions for all companies and individual investors.
This issue had its impact on us in limiting our imports. The cap or limit on dollar transactions had a negative impact because we can't finance our trade operations, and so we can't import enough cars for the market.
Local and international brands such as British Airways, General Motors, and Nissan had no access to hard currency, so they temporarily froze operations. Overall production dropped, as well as revenues from exports, especially to Africa.
The African markets annually import products worth about $360 billion US. We export only around 1.2 billion. It's not logical that countries so close to us with agreements such as COMESA, and we only export to them less than 0.05% of their needs.
Nearly 2 years in office, and the Sisi government has work to do to improve the business climate for potential investors.
We have a lot of companies that has actually now been closed for some time. Still, the issue of the bureaucracy, the issue of corruption, we need to return back to the one-stop where the investor would be able to finish all the transactions in a few minutes. We've been saying this for a long time, but it seems like we do need to work on it.
Now there's pressure on al-Sisi to make changes in the way his government and businesses work. Realizing that he's losing his wealthy supporting base, the Egyptian president resorted to several measures. He changed his central bank governor, he lifted the cap on dollars, and is expected to reshuffle his cabinet anytime soon. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Cairo.